In this world, there are stories that are known and stories that are unknown. And in between, there are doors. Chapter 1. War. Whether it divides us or unites us, food is the only universal thing that has the power to bring everyone together. Today I'm in West Hampstead, a restaurant/bar with a beer garden that started as a meeting place for Czechs and Slovaks of World War II.
Bohemia is part of Czech Republic.
Right.
Next to Moravia and Silesia.
Yeah.
To be honest, last 20 years, all Czechs and Slovaks were coming and meeting at Czech pub anyway.
Yeah.
This is Denek. He's the manager of Bohemia House. Bohemia House has been serving the Czech and Slovak community since the beginning of 1946, and it still has retained much of its original charm.
It's always been Czechoslovak restaurant. This building was bought by the former Second World War pilots in 1946 as a meeting point.
It was a meeting point for those who had fought alongside the Allied forces during the Second World War, notably the Battle of Britain. The Battle of Britain was a military campaign of the Second World War, in which the RAF and Fleet Air Arm of Royal Navy defended the UK against attacks by Nazi Germany. This military campaign was fought by air forces. Some of the pilots who took part in the Battle of Britain were non-British. These pilots, some of whom had to flee their home countries because of German and Nazi invasion.
So since then, they were meeting here, having nice food, Czech food, Czech beer, welcoming people that came to the country from Czechoslovakia, and sort of being a meeting point for people from our country.
Of course.
In, I believe, mid-80s, members decided to make it public house.
Yeah.
So they applied for an appropriate license.
Yeah.
And since 80s, this is a Czechoslovak restaurant.
Right.
Still serving the club needs.
Yes.
Always.
Yes. With regards to your name, because you said that it's a Czechoslovak. Has that caused any sort of tension?
So basically, the Czechoslovakia split peacefully by sort of diplomatic decisions of both parties.
Czechoslovakia was occupied by Nazi Germany, and shortly after it changed hands and was under Soviet domination up until 1989. On 1st of January 1993, Czechoslovakia separated peacefully into two new countries, the Czech Republic and Slovakia.
I meet someone new yesterday. I can't remember today whether the person was Czechoslovak. So most of people don't make difference between Czechs and Slovaks, and we still feel to be brothers.
Right, that's good.
One. But
this place is so rich in its history.
And rich when it comes to their food. Here's what I ordered. Slovak potato dumplings, soft sheep cheese, fried bacon and onion. This is considered to be the national dish of Slovakia. Roasted duck leg, braised red cabbage, steamed potato dumplings. Traditional braised beef, marinated braised beef, spice and creamy roots vegetable sauce, steamed bread dumplings. Beef goulash, traditional beef stew, steamed bread dumplings, sliced fresh red onions. Although goulash is from Hungary, the beef goulash has become a Czech staple. I love what I do. Believe it or not, I took a tour of Bohemia house, and as always, I've somehow ended up in the kitchen. This is Chef Thomas. Thomas is going to show us how to cook the Czech staple beef goulash.
Goulash is, if you're going to Czech Republic everywhere, you have to take goulash and beer. It's the same like in England, fish and chips. Yeah.
How long does it take you to make the beef?
It depends. You mean goulash?
Goulash, yeah.
Goulash, the cooking time together is between 4 or 5 hours. Just now, I cooking goulash. I just only this onion. I fry this onion 1.5 hours. I use the oil. I use the lard. You know, we make own lard.
Lard, yeah.
We buy the fat.
Yeah.
And after we make the lard.
The lard, yeah. You're vegetarian option?
No. Yeah. No. Okay. Not here.
Not here, yeah.
But I know he's preparing mushrooms goulash.
Right.
Mushroom. But not here.
It's not the same.
Because if I'm preparing mushroom goulash, I think I'm selling one portion a week.
So everyone comes from the
because everybody who's coming here,
yeah,
the people want traditional Czech dishes.
Right.
So like goulash, svičková, Slovak dumplings,
right?
Yeah, and this roast pork with cabbage.
Yeah.
Just mostly food we are served with the dumplings.
Nice.
It's not too good for your life.
That's what they told me.
Yeah,
Because heavy.
it's a very traditional dish.
Okay.
Very traditional. Yeah, with onion, cabbage, and
Sauce.
pepper.
Pepper, yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Marinade it's not in a wine guide on oil and a lot of herbs.
Right.
With onions and pepper as well.
Chef Thomas fixes us up with a starter. You know me, I ain't one to say no. This is a typical Czech breakfast. Pickled sausages with peppers and cabbage, pickled cheese, beef pickles, mustard, and of course, it's not a Czech breakfast if it's not topped with beer.
I would say fantastic in Czech or Slovak, whatever.
Výborné, vynikající.
Výborné. Love it. But it's very dark, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's how you want the onions to go.
It's good for not only for the taste, but it's for the color as well.
Right. To brown the meat.
Yeah.
I see.
And after I can add it another ingredients like pepper, salt,
Right.
paprika powder,
Right.
garlic,
Right.
and
What's the beer for? It's going in there, yeah?
it's a secret ingredient.
That's the secret.
That was the question from me.
He adds beer, adds water, and just lets it simmer for 3 hours to enable the meat to be soft and tender. Let's see the beef. Good sign, it's tender. Let's see. Not messing around. Bro, you gotta try this beef, man. Honestly. Oh, this is a madness. Try it. Bring the camera closer. Come closer. Come closer. Even closer than that, my friend. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared. You know what I mean? I said, don't be scared. Go closer. Oh my God. Czechoslovakia. I like this.
Let's talk about the food because I love the food. it's almost fine dining, but it's got that pub feel to it, and it's very honest. Like it's there's nothing pretentious about the dish that is served in front of you. It's good portion size. It looks good on the eye as well, and it's home. It's so hearty. It's a hearty meal, and that's what I love.
That feeling is especially important when Czech and Slovak people come here. We want them to feel like a home.
Honestly speaking, from having the food that I had, the goulash, the duck, the braised beef. Jesus Christ, the braised beef. Why doesn't Czechoslovakia come to mind when people go out for dinner or go out to a restaurant? What is it?
It's quite simple, because we've got a beer. So when you ask people around the globe what they know about Czech and Slovak Republic, well, I mean Czech Republic in this case, they mention beer in the first instance. They mention sportsmen, ice hockey players, football players.
Yeah.
They mention classical music or the bijou.
Yeah.
But the cuisine is not really famous in the world. And we are the only venue in London serving traditional Czechoslovak cuisine this way. While look at other European countries, how many restaurants they have in London. So it's not known.
And since they're known for their beers, it's only right that I try some. To call Zdenek a beer connoisseur, it's an understatement. Zdenek was one of the founders of Bohemia Brewery, two of their London brewed Czech-style beers.
2 lagers. This is Martino, which is session lager. Ordinary beer drinker knows Foster's, which is also 4%. It's far different, significantly richer taste here. It's not mass produced, it's basically small batch brewing. This is very light, refreshing for the summer, freezing beer. While the darker one is amber lager called Sparta, has 5.4%. So by the ABV, significantly more difficult. We will be careful during the session. But it's significantly more bitter, with full body, fruity taste, caramel notes. Really good beer. It was one of the first 2 beers we introduced to the British market 5 years ago.
When in Czech Republic, you do what the Czechs do. Salute.
Czech beer is basically determined by using Czech ingredients. So
What's the
Czech malt.
Czech malt?
One of it's a type of malt. It's called Pilsner malt, given by basically the location. Although German maltsters also produce Pilsner malt. And mainly Czech hops. Lager, for lager are usually used so-called noble hops.
Nice.
Are 4 varieties, and one of them is Sas, from Sas, which is a city in Czech Republic, where they grow these hops.
Amazing.
That's a pleasure speaking to you, man. Honestly, I love this place. I can't say it enough. I love the food. I'm definitely coming back here. I'm definitely gonna get my friends to come here and try the food. Just so that people know, how do people reach out to you? How do people get in touch?
We have social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You Google Czech-Slovak food in London, we should show them on the first page.
Right. Listen, Zdenek, loved it.